Hi everyone, I'm back again with another DIY. Today we are going to be doing the Loc Mohawk. I know it looks complex, but it is very much achievable. I'm going to start off by oiling my scalp with Locitude Minty Bust, which is a mix of coconut, tea tree, rosemary and peppermint oils. You can get this product at Locitude Studios in Silver Spring, US and in Lagos, Nigeria, or on Amazon, US. I'm also going to be using two tools for this style, which are basically rubber bands and bobby pins when I find them. Before I started the video, I also moisturized my lock strands with Anti-Jackie's leave-in conditioner. You can go ahead and moisturize yours with whatever leave-in conditioners that you may have, or just water and oils. So I'm going to go ahead and divide my hair into 4 parts. Think about it like a north, south, east and west. So the front part is just going to leave away some sides and take the middle all the way to the middle, half middle of your head. And then the back is going to be from one ear to the other, the top of your both ears, and then take the entire back section as the back, and then what you have to the left and right of what you have in the middle, top front, your north section. So those are the 4 parts that we're going to start with. So I'm going to go ahead and start with my north part, which is the front middle section, and I'm going to divide that into approximately 4 equal parts and 2 strand twist them. Well, while I'm doing that, I'd like to say a very big thank you to all the people who went ahead and sent me pictures of their lock pompadour, which was the last style I posted. And there's Adora, Ibaze, Ego and Modukwe. It was really fun to watch. It was fun to see more like that you guys went ahead and tried. So please, if you do try this style, it will be nice to see pictures as well. And if you send them to me, let me know if it's okay for me to post them online. There are 2 other things you can note while you're twisting your hair. Make sure not to twist too tightly, because tight hair never did anyone any good. And when you use your rubber band on the tip of your hair, make sure it's also not too tight so that you don't create weak spots and end up losing the ends of your locks. I'm going to go ahead and do the exact same thing to the back of my hair, which is divide it into about roughly 4 equal parts and 2 strands to twist them as well. In my last video, I had mentioned that I'm looking to trim my locks very soon, but I have actually been enjoying the DIY videos and I'm thinking they might just stay on a little bit longer than I had hoped for. So maybe I'll still have long locks at the end of 2021, and then let's see what 2022 has to offer. And then in the next few months, I'll be sure to try my best to dish out some more DIY videos. So far so good. I'm sure we can all agree that this style is easy. We haven't done anything extraordinary so far. And if you are completely afraid of doing your hair yourself, I'm sure you do know where to find us. Team Locitude in Lagos and in the US will be very happy to help you out. And then speaking about lock styles, one of the things I hear often is that, you know, how can you carry one style for the rest of your life or for the period that you're choosing to wear your locks? As you can see, locks are very versatile, even when they are traditional locks. Sister locks are also a very good option, but you can basically achieve almost any style that you want to achieve with locks. It's all in the mind. As long as your hair is malleable, you can do anything with it. It really is more than carrying one look for, you know, a long time. There's so much that you can do with your locks. Now moving on to the slightly tricky part, and trust me, it's not that hard. So the sides, our west and east sections, you kind of divide them into 2 parts, and that's like drawing a line from the front to the back of your head, and then you just twist them downwards to the end. I'm using one lock at the end to try and hold it before using the rubber band so it doesn't come undone. So I'm going to do this a few more times so that you see. Just basically roll it into itself. I think that's the best way to describe it. And when you get to the end, you can use one lock to hold it and then use a rubber band to secure it tightly. On the other side, I'm going to do the same thing. So divide it along, you know, from the front towards the middle from the front towards the middle of your head. It doesn't have to be like completely perfect. I'm sure you can see that even my parts, I don't even have parts. If you had parts when you started your locks, I mean, if you had like gridded parts when you started your locks, it might be easier for you to get a straight line, but I don't have a straight line and I'm just basically roughing it and it still looks good. The flat twist on the side helps give the illusion of flat sides, which would make the mohawk really pop. And after I'm done with my flat twist on both sides, I'm now going to go ahead and twist the hair that's left. This might be a bit tricky because the hair is uneven. Some of it have come from the front of your hair and all the way to the middle, but just make sure you secure it properly with a rubber band. It doesn't have to be perfect, and you'll be able to get this done. Well, speaking of how much time it took me to do this, the total recording time was about 33 minutes. I'm sure depending on the length of your hair, you can do it in less time or a little bit more time. So if you're planning to wear this style out, maybe just give yourself a good hour of making sure you get it right while you get it done. Now is probably a good time to tell you about the Talking Locs with Locitude podcast. We will be launching season 3 of the podcast before the month runs out. You can catch previously unpublished episodes on Google, Apple, Spotify, Deezer, YouTube, Stitcher, and our RSS feed. The Meet the Experts season that's coming up is going to be awesome. Now onto the fun part. I'm basically taking those twists and making a single knot and folding the rest of the hair forward, and then making a knot with some higher twists, and then I'm turning around to the front. I'm taking the very ones that are closest to my face, making a single knot and basically knotting them as many times as I can. I'm going to continue doing this until I have no length left to knot, and then I will go ahead and secure the ends of my twist down to the roots of my head somewhere in there with the bobby pins. And literally this is how you achieve the loc, or one of the ways. I'm sure there are other ways you can actually achieve the loc mohawk. It has really been fun getting this style done. If you decide to try it out, please don't forget to send me a picture or a video of you trying it out. It would be so much fun to watch and see, and I would also love to share it with the world. I guess here you have it. I also actually think that this style is more suitable to medium length locks because it's not as bogus as high. I usually like my hair to be a little bit more discreet, but this is also fabulous. I've actually had it for a week now since the time I recorded the video, and now that I'm recording the sound over it, and it hasn't been bad, to be very honest with myself. I'm going to turn around for you to see how it looks in a bit, but make sure that you actually pin it down with as many bobby pins as you require. And it is a fabulous style. I hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed making it. And I guess that's it from me, and don't forget to keep it locked with an attitude, and see you sometime very soon in another DIY video. Bye.